Hey guys, I don't know if you remember a year or so ago, I made a video on the Polyend tracker AFX mode, and 13,000 of you watched that, and I appreciate that. But Polyend also seems to have noticed that I made that video. So they sent me this new version of the tracker for review. And there are quite a few changes and software updates since I did that AFX mode video. The obvious thing, it's quite a bit smaller than the original tracker that I have sitting here. And also, it runs on batteries, so it's portable. And it has USB audio and also handles stereo samples. So quite a few improvements there. Let's take a look at it. If you're going to travel with it, you'll be using this lovely little hard case that Polyend gives you with the device. So taking a look at the exterior of the device here, something you notice right away is that it's listening to me. See that input there? And there's a microphone right there. So now it has microphone input. So you can take it around the house and wherever you go to record little sounds. So it's listening right now. I could just take this drumstick and looking at the outside of it, it has the USB-C, so you can go C to C with your computer, and the SD card slot right there, the power switch there, and you can see it's labeled there on the bottom that you've got the line in, line out, MIDI in, MIDI out. And it comes with a 3.5 millimeter MIDI dongle to hook to a standard MIDI. And this appears to be made out of some kind of a soft touch plastic, where the original one is made out of some type of aluminum case. So that makes this extremely light. You'll notice that the silicone buttons are not on this one. But just like with the original, if I wanted to drop a note right there, you just hold down on note, and these are all the notes represented on those original silicone buttons. And so, well, while you're holding that down, you'll just use the D-pad there and move this red cursor around. You can see that there's no rotary encoder as there was on the original one, but there's a combination of things. Using the D-pad, you can move around the red cursor there, and then you can use these. It's a big plus and a little plus, and a big minus and a little minus to increment values. So you can jump octaves there. I'm on the note one, so I've hit that, and I'm selecting a note. I can jump octaves by hitting this plus, and the big minus, I can jump octaves. And then I can increment by single notes using the small plus and small minus. So this is the navigation, the way the navigation works and increments. And with the original, it was arrows and the encoder. And the final thing that you might notice is that there are fewer buttons on the Tracker Mini. So where did these buttons go that are up here? The instrument parameters, perform, file, config, master, all that stuff. It moved to hitting menu. So if you hit menu, you see all of those choices there. And you notice that some of them, such as instrument parameters, let me go over to that one, has little dots there. And you see those two dots? And that means that while you're holding down menu here, you push this little button there. See that little enter button? And you get to the 2 pages of it. Those are the 2 pages. Same way with the master page, you see 3 dots there. So that has 3 pages. And again, you hit this little dot here and you get your 3 pages of your master. So that's where all those buttons went to. Now, that said, let's say you find yourself going a lot from, say, pattern down to sample editor, and so you got to go down to and over one, and you want it even quicker than that. There are these 4 shortcut buttons, and then you have 4 more. So you've got 8, total of 8 shortcut buttons. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Just for kicks, let's see if we can load Hospin from that AFX mode video I did. We go to File, and we'll go Open, and there it is, Hospin. And let's see how it plays on the Tracker Mini. So it loaded it, and then I'm going to go into the song mode, and I'm going to go play song. Yeah, it plays great. It was exactly like it does on the other one. So when I first got the Tracker Mini, I did a quick little version of Boards of Canada, I Love My New Shears. So I'm going to unmute the tracks one by one here. So this is really a great feature of this Tracker Mini, the stereo sample. So if I go into the sample editor, look at that. We've got left and right there, and they're different. So we can listen to it by hitting this little enter button here. Beautiful stereo samples. There's a little random tempo fun. So it's good news, guys. All the stuff I did for the tracker, the original tracker, the tutorials where I showed how to use wavetables using the Depeche Mode example, where they use the PPG wave, and the AFX mode that I showed, and the basic use of the tracker, and all those files and all those sounds and everything that are on my Patreon will all work on this Tracker Mini. Hey, I hope you enjoyed my little review of the Tracker Mini, and I'll see you in the next video.